All right, hello guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you're returning. We are going to be doing a next 48-hour reading, okay? So make sure to hit the like button, double tap the screen if you're here right now during the live, okay? And keep in mind, if you want a chance to win 5 free questions, come over to my TikTok, CarChanneledTarot, Backpack Tarot only page, okay? I have one TikTok only. So you can get a chance to win 5 free questions. All right, we already have some people in here. For the May raffle, I do it every month and I choose 2 winners at the end of the month. Okay, so these were the past 2 winners from April that won. We had Ash and Jackie. Okay, so they got their questions in. So if you want a chance to win 5 free questions for personal readings, go over to my TikTok, follow so you can see when I go live. Okay. I do have channel messages for you guys, okay? So keep that in mind. I am going to try to timestamp as we go, okay? Please remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Use common sense when on my channel and anybody else's, okay? Um, but yeah, I'm going to read off the channel messages that I have for you guys before we start Aries through Pisces. Make sure to like the video. All right. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And watch for your placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Mars, Venus, wherever you have the signs in your chart. Okay. Because you're not just one sign. All right. Let's see. Let me pull them up real quick. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. All right, channel messages are gonna start at 3:25. All right. All right, so some of you guys could be because I was getting something about reduce, reuse, recycle, okay? Some of you guys could be recycling or taking something to the dump, okay? Or doing something when it comes to being more resourceful, or some of you guys might be learning how to be more resourceful, okay? Something also could be 3 feet long or 3 feet tall. 3 feet tall, okay. And that also made me think of like the Wizard of Oz, the midgets, the munchkins, or whatever they call it, okay. So somebody could be just really short. You might run into a midget, okay, or something like that. Um, Also, some of you guys could be giving offerings to your altar or to whoever you worship or believe in, okay? Some of you guys could be listening to Kevin Gates. Some of you guys could be hanging up the phone on somebody, okay? Whether it's out of irritation or maybe the phone is going to disconnect when you're trying to talk to somebody on the phone, okay? Some of you guys might be in a tanning booth, okay? Or doing like some sort of like self tanner. Um, because I was getting like those blue light rays, okay? Some of you guys may need to wear goggles, okay, or a ski mask, especially if you are in a very heated area, okay? I don't know if some of you guys work in for a union or something like that and there's a lot of fire or something around, but some of you guys may need to wear a mask. Also, be careful of like flying dust or debris, and be careful of what you breathe in, okay? Make sure that I'm hearing lungs are clear, okay? So some of you guys might be, I'm not seeing anything too crazy about your lungs, but like I said, just be careful about what you breathe in, okay? Some of you guys might need to wear a mask, quite literally, okay? Some of you guys might need ice cubes, okay? Somebody could be sitting by the pool, having a drink, okay? Somebody also could be using those fake ice cubes, if you know what I'm talking about. The fake ones, the little plastic thingies, okay, that you freeze. Somebody's name could be Francesca. Somebody also could be thinking back to preschool or kindergarten days, okay, or someone could be a preschool or kindergarten teacher. Um, Someone's kid could also be starting preschool or kindergarten this year, okay. Um, Someone also could be Irish, or you could be wondering about somebody's background or race, okay? Somebody could be doing a background check, whether it's for a job or, could be your lover or you doing a background check on somebody too. Um, Also, I was getting something about like something needing another coat, okay? You might need another jacket, quite literally, but like a coat of like paint, okay, or polish. Somebody could be polishing their shoes, okay, or shining their shoes, okay. But if you are, I don't know if you're getting your nails done, I feel like you're going to want something to be a little bit darker or a little bit more less opaque, okay? Um, Also, somebody's child could need to be watched more, okay? Because I was picking up on something like where someone's kid could be like eating something that's not edible at all. Okay. So, like, because in my head, I was getting like drywall. Okay. I hope no one's kid is, I don't know if some kid is around a construction site or something, but somebody needs to watch what their child is like putting in their mouth. Okay. Because I don't think it's edible. Um, and then I was also getting something about like my strange addiction. Okay. So even if it's not a child, somebody could be eating something that's just odd, okay? Hopefully that's not you, but to each their own. Somebody also may find a blue pill, okay? Or you could be taking a blue pill. Um, some of you guys might be on a camping trip or planning a camping trip soon, okay? Or thinking about the summer and what you want to do. Some of you guys also could be, make sure that your lights are working, okay? Whether it's on your car, in your house, okay? On your porch, okay? If you have LED lights, something may, flicker or just not work anymore, okay? So make sure that your lights are working. Also, you guys, some of you guys could have like light up shoes. You know how kids had, I used to have some of those, the kid shoes where you stomp and they light up, right? Okay, someone could have those, kid or not. I don't know if they still make those or not. Um, Somebody also could be riding around on Heelys, okay? Well, that's what they used to call them, okay? But shoes with the skates, okay? You know what I'm talking about? Also, we're almost done, guys, with the channel messages, and then we're going to start. Excuse me. Oh my God. Okay. Some of you guys could be watching the movie Singing in the Rain, okay? It could be raining. You could be dancing with somebody in the rain soon, okay? You could have like a movie moment if you have a lover. Some of you guys could be going to the movies. You could be watching the new movie Sinners or whatever, okay? Some of you guys might be wondering if you should let somebody in your house, okay? Um, Especially if you feel a bad vibe from them, you might be like, I don't know if I should actually let you in. Okay, use your intuition, of course, collective. Also, some of you guys could be thinking back, or you need to think back to this time of year. Okay, so right now it is, um, what day is it? 222 on the clock right now, confirmation. It is May 6th. Okay, so some of you guys need to look back in your camera roll either to last year, but specifically, I was getting the year 2022. Okay, and that's great. Wow. Did you see how that just happened? You saw how that just happened? It's 222 on the clock right now, and I did write down 2022. That's crazy. Okay. Confirmation. Some of you guys need to go back into your camera roll for May 6th, 2022, or June 8th is also a date I was getting. So make sure, go back in your camera roll, go back in your memories, whether it's on Facebook, Snapchat, your phone photo album, and look what was going on during that time. And because I was getting that something could be repeating, okay? Another date that I was getting for you guys is February 5th, okay, of 2022. So go look when you have time, okay, and see what was happening because something may be coming back around or something, you know how they say history repeats itself? I feel like something like that is happening. All right, so 10 minutes in, we're good. We got through the channel messages. All right, we're going to start with Aries. This might be a longer video, but it is what it is, okay? So watch for your placements, like the video, subscribe if you have not already. All right, so we're going to start Aries at 11 minutes. So those are the channel messages that I got for y'all. Hopefully they resonate. Let me know in the comments if they do or not, okay? Or you don't need to let me know if they don't. Just let it fly, okay? All right, so we're going to use Oracle mostly for this reading, okay? I did shuffle. Y'all don't realize, but I do spend like 40 minutes shuffling before I start my videos and lives, okay? So, I don't know. Somebody, Aries, I don't know if you feel like somebody, or maybe me, doesn't shuffle, but I do, okay? Because I don't know why I just said that. Um, So I do shuffle constantly. um, let's see. Y'all don't see a lot of the off-screen shuffling that I do, because why would I shuffle for 40 minutes on camera just to waste time, you know? But anyways, I don't know. Whenever I say stuff that seems like kind of for no reason, it's usually because somebody's pushing that energy toward the reading. Okay. So, Aries, I don't know if you're going to be shuffling something, or you might be like rummaging through papers in the next 48 hours or something like that. Okay. You could be trying to find something in your room, you know, those movie scenes where they're like throwing all the clothes back. I can't find my black top. I can't find blah, 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 blah. You may be looking for some sort of clothing or an item. And you may be making your room very messy. To the point where it's going to be more difficult to find whatever it is that you're looking for, because you're messing up your room while you're looking for something. Okay, I hope that makes sense. um so be careful where you're tossing things. Okay, you know. And like I said about the shuffling thing, I don't know if you're concerned about somebody not shuffling, but they do. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus. Some of you guys could have a lot going on in the next 48. Aries, let's see. Can move this. All right. What is going on for Aries next 48 hours? Make sure to like the video if you are in here. Yeah, what confirmation? I did just say a lot's going to be going on. Watching shit go down, torment, and scarcity tactics. Okay, somebody could be playing chess quite literally in the next 48, or someone needs to be careful with their movements. Okay, or you need to be careful with the way you move. Someone also could be kind of paranoid. Okay, because we do have anxiety here. Someone could be very anxious, and something, I don't know, someone may be trying to act like someone's struggling is funny. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody could be, oh my god, the Aries is having a breakdown, ha ha ha. Like somebody could be trying to poke fun at you when you're stressed. Okay, so try to ignore that person, because we don't need anybody to crash out. All right, let's see. Yeah, Queen Rising. Okay, some of you guys might be taking on some sort of like leadership position, or if you have a higher up position in whatever it is that you do, or even if a lot of people come to you, I feel like you might be very stressed out. Okay, in the next 48. So I'm also seeing like a crowd. Okay, there could be a crowd of people, and I don't know, you might get anxiety because you're around so many people at once. Okay, or so many people are like coming toward you. Okay, I'm also getting like if you're at work in the next 48, you could be it could be dead, like in the restaurant or in the establishment. There's nobody in there, and then all of a sudden 30 people come in. Okay, like there's gonna be a rush of something in the next 48. So like I said, try to keep your cool. Okay. um and I don't know if you don't have help or something, but you got this. Okay, you got this, Aries. You might be like freaking out internally, um but you can handle it. All right. And we have legal issues. Some of you guys could be dealing with the court, or you need to go to, excuse me, I'm seeing like a ticket. Some of you guys might have a ticket to pay. Okay, if you were speeding or something. um so something could be going on with your car in the next 48 hours. Don't speed. Okay, Aries, if you are driving up and down the road. Okay. um what's black sheep here for Aries? Why do I feel like people are like picture your coworkers, because I feel like some of y'all are going to be at work, or whoever is sent to help you, they're not going to be helping you. They're going to watch you struggle, and like they're literally like, haha, the Aries is, I don't know, do they not like you or something? Because that's fucked up. People could be jealous of you, and they're like, ooh, the Aries is finally like going through it, you know. Ew. Okay. But that's what I'm getting. Like people are enjoying watching you have a hard time. Okay. And we do have black sheep here as well. So people could be trying to purposely make you feel like an outcast, or for some reason, it's either a group of people, your coworkers, or one person in specific that wants to see you stress. Okay. And I feel like they're enjoying it for some reason. Okay. So I don't know what that's about. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Damn. Okay. What's going on for Aries next 48? If this happens for you, whenever this plays out, especially if you're at work, I feel like when the chaos is over or when it finally dies down, I feel like you're going to be very guarded because this is a situation where people could have helped you, but they chose not to. Okay, so even if you're not at work, take it how it resonates, flip it if you need to. Someone's purposely watching you struggle. I don't know, picture your car breaking down, and I don't know if you have a man or not. He knows how to change the tire. I don't know. You're Be careful of your tires, Aries. Okay, but picture you being with your boyfriend or whoever, your husband. He knows how to change the tire. He knows how to fix whatever's wrong with the car, but he's just standing there watching you panic and be like, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do." But that's your man. You know, you need to break up with somebody if they're like that. Okay, especially if you're a woman dealing with a man. But someone's watching you have a hard time when they could help you and they're just choosing not to. Okay, so someone could be wondering why you're being guarded towards them, and it's like, I'm tired of, always having to take control when you're right here and you could, or you're supposed to be helping me, So I hope that makes sense. Let's see. I don't know, maybe everybody always thinks you got it and they don't need to do any work. Okay, I don't know, are you a manager or something? Um, like, yeah, you're good at your job, but you have employees for a reason. You have friends for a reason, right? Or you're supposed to. Okay. So if people are acting clueless as to why you're being guarded, ignore them, okay? Because they know exactly, or they need to acknowledge or take accountability for their actions. I don't believe in having friends that literally watch you struggle. Like, that's not a real friend. I don't know, Aries, you could be realizing that somebody's not actually your friend, or they watched something happen to you. I don't know what that's about. That's someone, your friend, your coworkers, people who are supposed to help you, watched you go through something. I'm hearing tragic or traumatizing, and they chose to just sit back and watch. Okay. And I hate people like that. It's giving bystander. Okay. So, especially if it was legal. Yeah. There's something that could have turned legal here. Your own people watched this happen to you. Okay. So this could be something from the past as well, Aries. Um, And if you feel like you want to detach from these people, I do not blame you, okay? There is bigger and better things out there, and you do not need people who make you feel like you got to watch your back around the people you love because they don't love you, It's something like that. Okay? So, I don't know, this could be a court case. You could be getting justice for a court case. Could be something that happened in the past. All right, let's go to Taurus. Welcome in. Make sure to like the video. All right, Taurus is going to be at 20, 30. Aries, I feel like you're getting justice for fake ass friends or fake ass family, fake ass coworkers. All right. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Taurus, what's going on for Taurus for the next 48 hours? Make sure to like the video if you're in here. Personal reading information is always in my bio or the description box, okay? Whoa, okay. Should we take these? Oh, okay. Taurus, some of you guys could be drinking a lot of coffee or going to get some sort of tea in the next 48 hours, okay? Or like pastries. You could be going to a bakery or something like that. Or you might find a really good pastry or something like that at a coffee shop, okay? In the next 48. But when it comes to your love life, Taurus, there could be a player who's trying to threaten you or trying to snake you, okay, or intimidate you for some reason. So it could be because you want to do something different, okay, or you don't want to be involved with this person anymore because they're a player, or whatever your reasoning is, Taurus. They're going to be very aggressive towards you, okay? Mm, yeah, because you're growing, or you want to move on. You want to try something new, even if it's not you wanting to try someone new or something new. You just don't want to be treated like this anymore. You don't want to be played anymore. You don't want to be, cheated on anymore. You know what I'm saying? So, because you want to do better or find better or be better, this person's gonna throw a fit, okay? Yeah, look, you're giving up, okay? But I feel like it's for a good reason, okay? So you're letting go of somebody or a certain situation and somebody's not having it. Yeah, look, explore self, okay? You want to explore yourself. So I don't think you're necessarily going to another person, but that could be what this player is assuming about you in the next 48, okay? So also be careful if you're fertile, women, okay? Do not sleep with somebody who you are trying to get away from, okay? Let's see. This could be someone who works in like food service, the person you're trying to get away from, okay? They could be skinny and lanky, okay? I'm trying to describe the person that you need to be aware of. Um, this person could wear hats. Mm. Okay, what else is going on for Taurus? I feel like some of you guys also could be hanging out with your friends in the next 48 hours, um, which would be good for you. It would be healing for you to hang out with your friends in the next 48 instead of this crazy person, okay? Be careful of your finances as well, okay? Some of you guys might make you could be trying to make a transaction, or I'm hearing send some money to somebody, and I feel like it may not go through as you would like it to, okay? So make sure that everything is, you know, working properly when it comes to some sort of like bank transfer. All right, Taurus. Let's see. Or somebody, if they're supposed to send you money, they could be saying, "Oh, my card's not working." So you may end up having to pay for something. Okay, so hopefully you're okay with that. Yeah, look, promiscuous reversed. Okay, I feel like, let me, what did I just say? Be careful, Taurus. You need to be careful of getting pregnant by somebody who you're trying to get away from, somebody who's a whore. Okay, um, this person's promiscuous. Like this person could be saying you're promiscuous when you're not. You just like to have a good time. Okay, because promiscuous came out reverse. But this person's a player. This person's, a hoe. But they could be projecting onto you, and they're the ones they're. This person is like, they could be going around telling everybody, "Oh yeah, the Taurus is this, the Taurus is that, the Taurus, slept with, I don't know, the corn lady, the corn man." Okay, um, the Taurus slept with everybody, and you didn't. Like this person could be lying on your name, somebody, because you don't want to be with them or you don't want to deal with them. So that's the unfortunate part about dealing with men. I mean, it could be a woman too. If you're a man, you could be dealing with a woman who's crazy, and she might be lying on your name. But flip it how you need to, okay? And we have personal branding. Yeah, you're trying to reinvent yourself. You're trying to have a fresh start, okay? You want something new. You want a new life. You want a new environment, okay? Look, we have cuffing season and moving. Okay, one of you wants to be somebody, this person wants to be tied to you, and you're like, I want to actually get the hell away from you. I don't want to be here anymore. You might even be trying to move homes. Okay, you could be moving out or planning, you could be kicking this person out if you live with them. Okay, um, yeah, you guys are not on the same page. Look, confirmation, letting go. Okay, surrender. We got 2 surrender cards, okay? You're trying to release somebody, and it may be kind of difficult to get rid of them, okay? Look, do not hook up with this person, Taurus. I'm telling you, we have hookup reversed, okay? Do not sleep with them because you could end up pregnant, okay? I don't care how much you're like, oh, maybe one more time. No, don't get got, okay? Unsocial. Maybe you just don't want to be around anybody, okay? You don't want to be around anybody in the next 48, okay? Or whenever this plays out for you. If you guys are feeling antisocial in the next 48, I feel like maybe getting out there, not with this person, obviously, but maybe with your friends. Like I said, I do feel like, where'd it go? Where's that card? Oh, right here. Make friends, heal, okay? I do feel like hanging out with your actual friends would be good for you. But if you're, don't hang out with people just to hang out with people, okay? Like if you don't know them like that, don't just, I don't know, somebody could be, hey, stranger, you want to hang out? Like, don't do that, okay? Don't hang out with people just because that's dangerous, Taurus, okay? I don't know who's doing that, but don't just eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'm hanging out with you today. That's how you get kidnapped, okay? I'm not saying anybody's going to get kidnapped, but, you got to be smart, okay? So let's see. Some of you guys might be trying to distract yourself from, but you still got to be safe. You got to be smart, okay? Don't jump at the next thing that appears to you or the next person that appears to you, okay? You can't trust everybody, Taurus. Let's see. Some of you guys are going to be very comfortable. I'm hearing comfortable in your workplace, okay, or with whatever it is that you're doing for money in the next 48. Your money's looking decent, okay, or whatever you're doing at work, it's going to feel like it's not actual work, okay. So let's see. Or you just may not have to do that much work in the next 48, even if you're at work, okay. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Okay, Taurus. Some of you guys, somebody will be trying to look for you. I feel like it is this person or people in general. Like I said, some of you guys could be just wanting to be alone in the next 48. Okay, so if you're trying to be alone, people are going to be looking for you. Okay, let's see. Yeah, leadership skills. Okay, somebody could need your help because you're, I don't know, the best at whatever it is that you do, especially if it is in the workplace. Okay, somebody could be seeking you out for your services or something like that, okay? I feel like you guys could be very tired in the next 48. You guys need to catch up on sleep, or you could be catching up on sleep in the next 48, okay? What's burning evidence here? What is burning evidence? Money management. Okay, Taurus, in the next 48, if somebody, I don't know, if you might need to take screenshots, okay? You may need to copy some paperwork, okay? Something like that, because someone could be trying to get rid of some sort of paperwork, evidence, messages, I don't know, something like that, documents, okay? Make a copy, take screenshots, double print something, okay, something like that in the next 48, especially when it comes to your money or work, okay? And I feel like overall, Taurus, you guys are accepting past situations and working through, you know, your issues pretty gracefully, okay? I feel like you're appearing like you're handling something pretty well, okay? So, let's go to Gemini. Welcome in. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. Double tap the screen. Okay. We are about to start Gemini. All right. And the channel messages are at the beginning of the video. I'll timestamp it when we're done completely. All right. So Gemini is going to start at 32:30. All right. I'm hearing that I was born by the river. Or, yeah, I was born by the river. What the heck? Somebody could be born outside, okay? Or somebody could have a pregnancy in an odd place, okay, Gemini? I don't know if you're pregnant or if that happened to you ever, okay? Somebody could be finding out that they're pregnant in an odd place. It doesn't have to be a weird place. It could be, you're in, I don't know, you're on a roller coaster and before you take off, that doesn't make sense, okay? So you could be finding out that somebody else is pregnant in an odd place, okay? Like it's gonna shock you, but you may need to like temper yourself, okay, because of your surroundings, okay? So something like that could be happening. Because I'm seeing somebody be like, "Oh my God," and then be like, "Oh, shh, 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 shh," because there's like people around or something. You're in an office or something like that. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. If you're trying to get pregnant, now's the time. Okay, we got divine timing. All right, so I don't know. Some of you guys could have been trying and trying and trying for a baby. Okay, but if you don't want that, close your legs. Okay, or wear protection. Okay, simple as that. Let's see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus next 48. Some of you guys, you don't realize that you're very tired, okay, because you're giving too much or you're spreading yourself too thin, okay. So learn to, in the next 48, Gemini, I feel like you need to realize or balance your energy and what you give your time to, who you give your time to. I don't know. Some of you guys need to take a break. Okay, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Somebody around you could be doing too much too. Okay. Dirty money. Somebody could be making their money illegally. Okay, or like I'm hearing under the table. Okay. Why am I hearing like under this house or under this roof? You could be scolding your children. Okay, like this is my house and you're gonna follow my rules. Under this roof. Okay, I don't know. Somebody could be yelling at their kid. Oh, somebody's child or teenager could be selling drugs. I don't know. This is what I'm getting, okay? I don't hang around nobody. But somebody's child could be selling drugs like through or in their house, in their parents' house, okay? So Gemini, I don't know if you're aware of that, but somebody pay attention to your children. I did get a channel message about that at the beginning. Pay attention to your kids more. Okay. Somebody's child could also feel like they're not wanted. Okay. That's sad. Okay. Mm. Yeah, because someone's parent like acts like I was about to say oblivious. It could be oblivious, but someone's parent is like nonchalant or to the point where like the parent shows no emotion, and that could also be your lover, take it how it resonates. Someone, Gemini, whoever you're dealing with, they feel like you don't give a shit, and you might not give a shit, but if you do care, or whatever's going on with you, you need to start expressing more because I feel like you're losing a connection, even if it's your own family. or your child, okay? Your own child is eventually going to be like, okay, well, I can't talk to mom, I can't talk to dad, I can't talk to auntie because they show no emotion, or they act like they don't care. So what's the point in talking to them? Something like that could be going on. Um, Especially if you dismiss people's feelings a lot, okay? I'm not saying all of you do that, but something here about like acting like you don't care. And if you do care, show that you care. Like, you know, look, breakup. I told you. It's causing a separation or an ending, even if it's your own family member or your child. If you act like you don't give a damn, your child is going to assume that you don't give a damn. Your child's not going to be able to read your mind like, maybe mom is, going through this. If you don't say nothing, if you don't act like you care, especially as a parent, you need to act like you give a damn about your kids, okay? Um, yeah, and look, silence reversed, okay? Somebody's tired of being silenced. Somebody, I'm not trying to tell anybody how to parent, but I am telling you what the results of doing what you're doing is, okay? Or maybe this is your parents, Gemini. Your parents could have done this to you. I don't know. Some sort of generational trauma is being repeated, okay? Somebody needs to acknowledge that. And if you don't, then it's going to be passed on to your children. And I feel like it already has if you do have kids. Or if you're having a baby, like I said, somebody could be pregnant or finding out that they're pregnant. You need to fix that generational trauma before you lose that relationship, that job, that family member. Okay. We all got shit going on. But what you can do is be a little bit empathetic. And if you can't, don't be surprised when people don't want to be around you. Okay. So let's see. What else is going on for Gemini? Excessive anxiety, overwhelm. Somebody could be drowning in their emotions, whether that's you or someone around you. Someone's drowning in their emotions, having a lot of anxiety. They've been asking for help, and because no one around them is, paying attention to them, or it's causing a breakup. Like I said, flip it how you need to. It's causing a separation, family or not. Could be a friend too. If your friend is asking you, hey, can I have a listening ear for a little bit? Or can we talk? Can I express this to you? Um, and you ignore them and you're like, oh my God, shut up. Like, oh my God, like that's not important. Oh my God, what's next? You're a bad friend. Okay. Somebody needs to understand that you're not a good friend. You're not a good lover. You're not a good, I don't care if you think I'm being negative. This is what's coming out. Okay. So don't get your panties in a bunch about what is coming out. It's coming out for a reason. If you don't resonate with this, go watch a different placement. It's not the end of the world. Okay. But I don't read bullshit. I don't read something for no reason. Okay. So you could try to say I'm negative or whatever, but this is what's coming out. All right. So someone needs to fix their trauma because you're pushing it onto the next person or people that don't deserve it. Okay. Look, heartbreak place. What did I just say? Somebody has a broken heart. They're passing on their issues to the next person. Don't be surprised by the result that comes from that. Okay. If you don't fix it, if you don't start healing properly, somebody could be a player or I don't know, somebody saw their parent be a player growing up or their parent bring in and out a lot of people dating wise, picture your mom bringing a new boyfriend in every couple months and then you wonder why and especially around your child, you brought your lovers around your child so freely and easily, and then your child saw that growing up, right? Or is seeing that growing up. So your child in the future, when they become a player and you're wondering, why is my child, you know, being the person that I never wanted them to be toward maybe even the opposite sex? That's why, because it starts at home. Okay. Somebody, whatever kids see at home, even if you think they don't notice, they do subconsciously. Okay. So this is like a lot about parenting, and you need to be careful what you have your kids around. When you think that children do not know, they may not know terms and, meanings of certain stuff, but they know. That's why they say from an infant and beyond, it matters what you have your kid around. Okay? No, they don't know like terms and stuff like that and meanings of whatever. They might not know that you're smoking weed over there in the corner, but they're going to know the smell for the rest of their lives. They're going to know subconsciously, oh, that's what my mom used to do. It's okay for me to do. Or that's what my dad used to do. It must be okay for me to do to other people because that's what they grew up seeing. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we're going to get out of there. Some of you guys could be dealing with a court case, or you may need to go to some sort of um, government building, okay, in the next 48. Let's go to Cancer. All right, Cancer 42. All right, let's see. Make sure to like the video. All right, Cancer, let's see. Let's just, okay, we're going in order. All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. What is going on for you? All right, Cancer, welcome in. Make sure to tap the live, like the video. What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Some of you guys could be getting a letter in the mail saying that you are rejected, okay? But there's hope, okay? Some of you guys might be getting a rejection letter. So if you applied for something, try again, okay? Don't give up. Don't be like, oh, woe is me, my life, I'm never going to get it. Keep trying, okay? Literally says hope, faith, okay? Rejection, but there's hope, okay? So Cancer, try again. Don't give up. I don't know if you need to write something to somebody to appeal something, or like I said, do not give up on something. Just because you got told no once in this situation, look, something is hard to get confirmation. Something is hard to get, hard to obtain, hard to manage, okay? But if you try again, you have better chances of, I'm hearing getting in, okay? So I don't know what you're trying to apply for or get into. This could be something that they do judge. This is like audition. I'm getting something about like auditioning, okay? We have judgment. Like there could be actual judges, okay? Judges, like on American Idol, The Voice. I'm also seeing like Shark Tank, okay? Somebody could be trying to, your mom could message you, okay? But somebody could be you could be trying to put something out there that you want to be sold or accepted, or you know what I'm talking about, um invested into, okay? Try again. Do not give up on it, okay? If you give up on it, then you're not gonna, maybe, I'm telling you, this could be about work, okay? If you're trying to get a job or a certain position or work for a certain department, try again, apply again. You might need to apply at a different what do they call it, like a different location, okay? Don't give up. Don't give up. So I feel like something can definitely work out in your favor. You just have to pivot. You have to navigate your way through this, okay? Also, something could be too soon. Maybe you applied too soon, or you're checking back too soon. You might be like checking, like refreshing a page. Uh, did I get in? Did it go through? Wait a little bit, okay? Or try again and then wait, okay? Let's see. What's going on for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Yeah, this is something you're very passionate about. We have passions, okay? Literally, what did I just say, y'all? It says, do not be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy. Confirmation, okay, Cancer? So some of you guys, I don't know if you're doing something behind the scenes that you're really passionate about, or if you've kept something more private. but put yourself out there more, okay? You will get something soon, okay? It might be too soon right now, or it's not your time right now. Everything happens when it's supposed to, okay? So the sooner you can accept that and understand that, maybe it's just not your time right now. That's a very real thing. And you may need to put yourself out there. You may need to call and communicate, okay? It doesn't hurt to know, or to, make a call, to email, to follow up. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a job, an audition, something that you're trying to get accepted into, okay? Try again. Maybe you need to try at a different month, time, season, date, whatever, okay? Let's see. What else is going on for Cancer? Next 48. And keep your receipts. You guys could be very angry, okay? Um, you need to keep your receipts, keep your documents, your papers, okay? Do not throw anything out like that, okay? You need evidence of some sort of like payments, of applications, okay? Something like that. You guys, I feel like you're very frustrated because you're like, when is it going to be my turn, okay? Soon. I know that's annoying to hear, but soon, Cancer, okay? Let's see. Look, look what just came out. Message. I'm telling you, you're gonna get a message. You're gonna get a call back. Okay, why do I feel like someone's an actor or someone's a screenwriter? Okay, I don't know what you do behind the scenes, or why do I keep saying behind the scenes? You could be like a ghostwriter or something. Whether you write books or something, I don't know. Cancer, you can have it. It's just not your time right now. Okay, that's why I'm saying do not give up on it. Do not give up on your passions. It's just not your time right now. You are gonna get a message. You are gonna get a call. You need a uh, screenshot like your call records too, okay? Or some sort of text message. Because, just because the people on the other end don't keep track of stuff doesn't mean that you can't, okay? So that's why I'm saying have evidence. I don't know what that's about, but could be someone trying to say, oh, you never called us. Yes, I did. Here's the call log. Oh, you never texted me. Yes, I did. Here's the text message. So just because someone else doesn't keep track of the evidence or the receipts or whatever, you need to, okay? I don't care if you're at the store and you're trying to return something for something better or swap something out, okay? Save your receipt, save your, I don't know, your payment, screenshot it, something. Yeah, I bought it at this time on this day. What do you mean you don't have it in your system or the data system or something like that? Somebody, I don't know, someone's machinery or like Excel sheet or something is like fucked up. Somebody messed up, but you have the proof, okay? So let's see. What else is going on for Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Next 48. Some of you guys need to not avoid, but stop focusing so much on love right now. Or you're not focused on love right now, okay? Yeah, focus on your passions, okay? Focus on whatever it is that you're trying to get into or be accepted by. Reconcile. Yeah, someone could be trying to reconcile with you when you're really focused, Cancer. And I feel like that's a good thing, okay? Somebody could be trying to repair a relationship with you. And you're trying to move up in your career. We have career transition, okay? What did I just say, y'all? You're going to get this transition. You're going to get this career upgrade, okay? Or whatever you're trying to do, you're going to get it in the right timing, okay? Yeah, and you'll have more time to research, okay? I feel like someone is watching you. Someone is watching you, Cancer. Someone's watching you. They're like studying you, like literally, okay? Someone is watching you, studying you, seeing how you work, seeing how you handle things. You're going to be chosen. That's what I'm saying. It's just not your time right now. Somebody or people have been watching you, it's like scouting you out, Cancer. Someone's scouting you out. And they're you're like, I'm hearing up next. Okay? Or up next, up and coming, okay? Something like that. Cancer. Somebody, they're watching you. I don't know if you're trying to get accepted into something like a industry or something like that, but people are watching you for whatever it is that you do. You may not have been chosen or discovered quite yet, but you're about to be. They're already watching you, okay? these recruiters, these industry people, these judges, they've already seen your work, or somebody's already like presented something about you to them. Okay. And you're like up next. That's what I'm saying. Do not give up on whatever it is that you're doing or trying to strive for. Okay. Whether it's work, passion, career, hobby, side hustle, something like that. Do not give up. Okay. Let's go to Leo. Because I feel like you're Cancer, you're going to get angry. You're frustrated. You're like, when is it my turn? Be patient. It's coming. Okay. Let's go to Leo. Let's see. Welcome in, guys. Make sure to like the video. We're currently on Leo. Next 48 hours. 52. 30. Okay. Okay. Leo. Let's see. Oops. Is it dark? All right, Leo. What's going on for your next 48? Next 48. Okay, some of you guys could be coming out of some sort of sadness or depression, okay? Or you could be feeling kind of anxious or depressed in the next 48. You could be experiencing some heavy emotions, all right? Yeah, especially if you're going through something mentally. I feel like you don't want to hear what anybody has to say to you, okay? Or people around you, whoever's talking to you is like, you can't. Do you see how they're in this card? They're like both Jesus, oh brother, like, oh God, like they're talking again. Okay, so I don't know who's speaking to you or who's around you, but I feel like you do not want to hear their voice. You do not want to hear what they have to say to you. Are y'all hungover? Okay, some of y'all could be hungover. That's why you're holding your head like this. Okay, if you drank too much. Okay, um, but if you're not drinking or whatever, I feel like you just don't want to. You're like, I don't care. Please stop talking. Okay, get away from me. You do. Okay, somebody, it could be somebody that you don't miss. We have miss you reversed. Okay, so Leo, whoever's trying to come towards you, you're like, please shut the fuck up. Okay, I can't, I don't want to, I don't miss you, you miss me. Just because you miss me or been thinking about me doesn't mean I've been missing you or missing you or thinking about you. Okay, so somebody could think like you give a damn about them when you don't. Somebody thinks that you still have like a certain amount of, I'm hearing, respect for them, and you just don't. Or this person, I don't know, they could be a little bit delusional, because I feel like this person caused you, this could be someone that you were in a commitment with. Okay, I feel like this person caused you like a bunch of stress, or they made you act like this, you know like they caused you to have like mental breakdowns or something, or have anxiety. And then they're coming back around like, you miss me? No. What do you mean? Why would I miss you? Like, they have good memories of you. You do not have good memories of this person, Leo. Okay. So someone's delusional. You could be dealing with a Pisces. Let's see. Strategic planning. Okay. You could be having to be strategic when it comes to either your money or this person in the next 48, Leo, because they are trying to get back into your energy and you're like, I don't want to deal with you. Okay. So let's see. You could be celebrating something, especially in your career. Um, Maybe you're upgrading or getting some sort of pay raise or something like that. Okay. Or some of you guys need to like make sure that you're getting paid the amount that you want in the next 48. So some of you guys might be negotiating your pay, especially if you're starting a new job. Okay. In the next 48. And if you are getting this pay upgrade or some sort of promotion or something like that, make sure they pay you the right amount, and be careful who you tell about it. Don't tell this crazy person who thinks that you miss them about your successes. Okay. I don't care if you're happy as hell about it. Don't tell this person. Okay. Because that's going to make them want to be in your energy even more, and you don't want to deal with them. And we have hustling. Okay. So you guys are definitely getting money, getting to the bag. Okay. In the next 48, or you're on your way to a promotion. Okay. Look, game over. I'm telling you, you don't want to deal with somebody anymore. Okay. That is annoying when somebody is just like, look, tears. Somebody's crying over you. Okay. It says, when I think about you, I cry. Oh, Lord. Okay. What else is going on for Leo? Yeah, work-life balance. Some of you guys are getting a promotion or something, or you're going to be able to make like either more money and work less amount of days, or you're getting paid more and you're going to be able to do like less work. So that's why I'm saying that it seems like some sort of like promotion, or you're becoming the manager, and you're going to be able to have your own office space or something like that, figuratively, if that's what you do for work. But something about you're going to be able to make more money and do less work if you want. So something like that could be happening. Let's see. Some of y'all could have $100 bill or be counting hundreds, okay? Some of you guys need to embrace your current state of being, okay? Or find peace where you are currently, where you will be, okay? Yeah, you're moving up and unavailable. That's what I'm saying. Do not tell whoever this lover or ex-lover is, don't tell them that you're getting a promotion or something. I'm so serious. If you're trying to get away from them, uh, the last thing you want to do is tell them that you're making more money. Okay, I feel like this person cares about money a lot, so don't tell them. Don't discuss your finances with this person or anybody. But let's see. And don't let somebody guilt trip you, Leo. In the next 48, we have fated to be alone. This person, some of you guys might be realizing, like, maybe I'm just meant to be alone. No, not necessarily. It's you're meant to be alone from this person that's trying to chase you around. Okay. Um, that's not true. Okay. What else is going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Some of you guys could be spending time in a park or taking a walk, okay, out and about. Some of you guys could be having a picnic, okay. Some of you guys could be going to get some recreational, okay. If you know, you know. In their fields. Look, this person's like, Leo, come back. I miss you. And you're like, no, running down the street. Hopefully not literally, but hopefully no one's chasing you. Oh God. Okay. Some of y'all could be taking the train, or you could be passing a train station if you're walking in the next 48 hours, okay? Look, if you're doing better, somebody's gonna try to destroy that shit. Somebody's a hater towards you. Someone's like openly a hater toward you, Leo. This could be someone blonde, okay? They could already have a bad reputation. They could smoke. They could have like highlights, or their roots are showing now in their hair, okay? Something like that could be happening. They could drink a lot. They could lie about their I'm hearing sober status, okay? So someone could be drinking when they are not supposed to, or they say they're sober when they're not, okay? And we have red lipstick stains. So this person could have cheated on you or been known to be promiscuous, okay? So stay away from that person. I feel like you are trying to, but they are definitely in your energy in the next 48, okay? Let's get one more. Yeah, and they're a liar, okay? Confirmation. They're a liar. They make shit up. Never has the facts. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to Virgo. Excuse me. That's a confirmation. Whenever I hiccup, if you've been here since the beginning of my channel, I've always said that whenever I hiccup, that means somebody's drunk or a drunk or drinking. Okay, so yeah, Virgo or Leo. Now we're on Virgo. Oh, look at that. That's crazy. Look what at the bottom of the deck here. Drinks. Okay, okay. Confirmation. Or smoking flower. Okay. Somebody's lying about their, like, how long they've been sober or something. Let's see. Virgo. Okay, we are at an hour now. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, next 48. What's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Make sure to like the video if you are in here, okay? Some of you guys could be eating pie in the next 48, okay? Or someone could be doing math. 314, 314, 315. Somebody could be reading the Bible, okay? Let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, somebody could be doing something taboo in the next 48 hours, okay? Yeah, look. Sex only and taboo. Okay, look at that. You could be trying on new swimsuits or new like lingerie or something like that, okay? What is this taboo that Virgo is? Oh, you might find out either this is you or you could be finding out that somebody is doing something taboo or does something taboo in the next 48 hours, okay? So, yeah, like you don't know that we have mask. Okay, you don't know that somebody does something taboo or somebody doesn't know that you do something taboo. Mystery, okay? So someone could have been keeping like something under wraps about what is this taboo shit? Somebody does something taboo. Somebody could be like a dancer, okay? And they see it as like something that helps their self-confidence. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't, but what is this? Okay. Is it really working though? I know y'all hate on me when I say certain stuff like this, but let's be real. If you're doing OnlyFans, if you're selling pussy or dick, I don't know, you could be a man, and you're still broke, is it really worth it? Are you really could okay? I'm just saying, because we got debt management, okay? You could be gorgeous, but someone's not making the money that they thought they would make. Um, to each their own. I'm not gonna hound you about it, okay? But you could be doing something else, is all I'm gonna say, okay? If you can save your dignity, unfinished business. If somebody finds out about like their ex doing some sort of like sex work or something or doing something, like I said, it's taboo. Um, it could be something that they said they would never do as well. Like somebody's doing that, exactly that. Okay. And unfinished business came out reverse. So if somebody is trying to reconcile with somebody, or if somebody's trying to reconcile with you, you don't want that. Or if you're trying to reconcile with somebody and they find out that you do this taboo thing, I feel like it does have something to do with sex, okay? Uh, they don't want to be a part of that. I'm sorry, okay? That's what's coming out here. Don't be mad at me. Look, keep it. This is something that somebody tried to keep a secret. Confirmation. Or you tried to keep this a secret, okay? They know. Or somebody's going to find out. I feel like it wasn't hard for them to find out either. Like somebody was trying to be sneaky about like what they're doing. And if you're wondering why somebody's not talking to you, Virgo, or why you don't want to talk to somebody after finding this out, like it's because they deem it, whatever you're doing, as trash, taboo. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not saying whatever. Fuck it. We all have our own opinions, okay? But in the spread here, quite literally, this person does not like the fact that you do something taboo. Whoever's trying to reconcile with you, or if you're trying to reconcile with somebody, flip it how you need to. Somebody does not fuck with that, okay? Somebody does not want their partner to sell coochie, dick, whatever. Or you don't want your partner to be selling coochie or dick, okay? That's what I'm getting here. Um, and if somebody was like, oh, I'm gonna create a page on the side, that's, don't be mad when they don't want to deal with you. Somebody's not obligated to, look, kick to the curb right here. Somebody is not obligated to deal with you because you do this or that. If you chose to do this and that, when you know, or this person finds out that they don't like that, that's their choice. Okay? I don't know what that's about, but somebody needs to accept it for what it is. Look, something could get cut short, okay? It's not to say that you're not attractive either, okay? You could be gorgeous, you could be very handsome and do this, but somebody does not fuck with it, and that's that. Don't be like, oh, well, I'm still a human too. Nobody said you weren't. But not everybody wants their partner to be a worker like that. Sorry. Move in silence. If you didn't want people to know, you should have either not done it or not told anybody, okay? And I don't know if you're a worker like that. I mean, I think you would have to promote yourself in some sort of way. So if you thought that something was hidden or quiet or something like that, it's not. People know about it, or people are finding out about it, okay? Like, somebody's true colors are starting to show. All right, let's see. Yeah, tired of drama, mixed signals, dust it off. Okay, let's see. This could cause some drama in the next 48, Virgo, but I don't know, Virgo. If this is you and you do something like this for work, it is what it is, but also understand like what comes with the lifestyle. Okay. I don't know if somebody's trying to do this for the first time, but if you've done any research on what happens to women, even men, in the industry like that, they have movies on like Netflix and stuff about people who are in that type of industry. They usually end up drugged out, trafficked, feeling worse than ever before, and having STDs and diseases and stuff like that. Okay. So be smart. I don't know if you're trying to do something like that, or if somebody around you is trying to do something like that. Somebody needs to have a reality check about what they're doing. Okay. And if somebody doesn't want to deal with you because of what they find out that you do on the side, or for even a business, okay, I don't know. Somebody does not want to deal with that, and they do not have to. Okay. That is what it is. That's what you chose, or that's what this person chose. If it's not you, flip it. Okay. Because, like I said, it's not actually working out for somebody. Somebody's not even making, like, they could have just got a job for real, and made actual money. That's why I say to people, to each their own, but if I sold coochie, I'm going to sell it for thousands. I don't even care if you think if it's not worth that. Why would you not up your price? Okay. Because how are you still broke and you sell your body? That's crazy to me. Okay. I'm just saying. But it is what it is. Let's go to Libra. Okay. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Next 48. Does the sound still good? Okay, we're good. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Next 48 hours. What is going on for Libra? Some of you guys could be, are you avoiding your divine counterpart? Okay. Or someone that is supposed to be sent to heal you or be with you. You could be avoiding your partner if you have one, or whoever you're dealing with. You could be avoiding them. Why? Because you think they snaked you or something? Okay. They did not snake you if you think that your partner is up to no good. We have swindler reversed, okay? Libra. So I don't know. You could be avoiding somebody and they didn't even do anything to you. So, or at least not in the next 48. They didn't do anything to you. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, look, you think like somebody's in a relationship or somebody's like performing or acting like they. What? Libra? You feel like. Are you being paranoid? I think you are. because I see you avoiding somebody, or this could be happening to you. Take it how it resonates. Somebody's avoiding like their partner or their whoever you're dealing with. Somebody's avoiding their person because they think that they're doing something behind their back. They're not. Or they're in a relationship. They're not. Okay, like somebody's paranoid. I don't know. Let's see. Rushing. Somebody could be just, I see you moving real slow though. So if you're trying to avoid somebody, somebody could be thinking this about you. They could think that you're doing this, okay? And you're just trying not to rush things. Or you're trying to focus more on yourself for the next 48, okay? Unexpected. Cyberbully. Hopefully no one's coming at you online or over text, okay? Look, we have demanding reverse. Some of you guys might be wanting somebody to be like less demanding, okay? Uh, okay. Let me see. Yes, look, cool down literally came out. You want somebody to calm down. You want somebody to be like, or you want to tell somebody, please relax. I'll come toward you when I'm ready, or when you're ready. I don't know. Somebody could be trying to get you to do something or talk to them. They could be blowing up your phone, demanding you to do this and that, and you're just like, I'm busy, or I'm trying to rest. We literally have rest right here. Some of you guys could just be trying to catch up on sleep, and somebody is Libra, 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 Libra. And you're like, I don't, like, I got bills to pay. Like, I got things to worry about. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, how to get to this location. You got stuff to do, Libra. And this person's like all up on your ass or texting your phone, blowing you up. And you're just trying to focus on your money, or, paying off some sort of debt. Okay. Real shit that you got to deal with. I don't know if this person thinks they got some sort of evidence on you, but they don't. Somebody thinks, like I said, they think you're doing something, or you think somebody's doing something and they're not. So it could be you to this person or them to you, okay? If you have a love interest at all, or it could be a friend, family member, something like that, somebody needs to relax. It's not whatever you think is going on, it's not, okay? Somebody's just taking time out for themselves and taking care of business, literally. Yeah, Bonnie and Clyde. Somebody doesn't want I'm not saying somebody doesn't like you, um, but somebody does not want to be like attached to the hip in this situation, okay? It doesn't mean that they don't like you. It doesn't mean that they don't want to see you, okay? But they want space. They have stuff to take care of. I don't know, Libra. So you guys need, yeah, focus on oneself. You need to focus more on yourself. Um Instead of focusing so much on like what this person's doing, where they are. Okay, somebody could be like looking at somebody's location, like where's Libra, Libra, or you could be doing this to somebody. You could be looking at their location, wondering what they're doing, trying to get evidence. Like, I bet they're doing this, and they're at home. I bet they're, I bet they're out there with 5 bitches. I bet they're out there with 5 dudes, and they're at home. Okay, like somebody is not doing whatever it is that you think they are. Okay, what's this about? Somebody could be at the movies too. Okay. This person is like dealing with mental issues, or you are, okay? Flip it how you need to. Somebody could, whoever is worried about the other person doing something shady, that person's going through like actual mental issues. They're having like anxiety, they're stressed out, they got bills to pay. Like I said, they got things to figure out rather than focusing on their partner right now. So if they're not speaking to you 24/7 or throughout the whole day or whatever, it's because they actually have stuff to take care of. Okay, somebody needs to know that if you're gonna date somebody or be with somebody who is a successful enough person, a stable person, you got to know that they're going to have to work and take care of stuff sometimes, okay? Unless you want a bum, you know. And I feel like you don't want a bum, Libra. We got marrying for money, okay? I'm not saying you're marrying this person for money, but they either have money or they're going to have money in the future, okay? And if you want this person to stick around and keep you around, you got to behave. This person needs you to cool down. I'm telling you. They want you, they still like you, but they need you to act right. Okay? Or relax. And this person's not seeing other people if you're worried about that. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, look, untrue stories. Okay? Libra, somebody's not doing whatever it is that you think they're doing, they're not doing it. All right? Some of you guys need to focus on healing. Okay? Look, somebody's betraying themselves. Like, thinking this. You do not have the inside scoop. This is like somebody being paranoid. Confirmation, okay, from what I said at the beginning. Somebody's being delusional. That's what it is. Somebody could be a Pisces. They don't have to be, or they could have Pisces in their chart. Okay. Somebody's like, oh no, the Libras, out there. I'm hearing having an orgy, and they're at home paying bills or at work, busy as fuck, trying to focus. Okay, so somebody somebody needs to relax. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. What else is going on for Libra? Okay, look, proposal. Somebody wants to be with you, I'm telling you. Okay, or you want to be with this person and they're tweaking. Somebody's tweaking. Somebody could be planning to engage or get engaged to somebody. Okay, so don't fuck it up by being a little cuckoo brain. Okay, um, somebody could be eating cereal, Cocoa Puffs, or whatever. Mm. You guys need to hang out with your friends more sometimes, Libra. Okay, if you got friends, okay. I don't know why I said that, but if you got friends, if you don't have friends, maybe try to make some, okay? Because this person is busy. You need to, if you're going to deal with this person that you're so worried about, that's cool and all, but, or vice versa, if they're going to deal with you, they need to have actual friends. Somebody wants you to keep your friends. Don't cut off your friends to, you know how people do that in relationships? They start dating somebody. I feel like women do this mostly. Um, they start dating a guy, right? Or somebody, and then they just completely like forget about their friends, right? In situations, I don't like people like that, because if I can maintain my friendships and a relationship, you should be able to do the same, all right? At least expect that in return, because if you date somebody, I don't know, Libra, this could be happening to you, or it could have happened to you as well. If somebody's been in a relationship and they never make time for you because they're in a relationship, and but they have all the time in the world for that man, they can make some time for you, okay? Unless they're in like an abusive situation, that friend should and could make time for you, okay? So I don't know. Somebody needs to learn how to maintain their friendships and their relationships. It's, you got to give and take, because I'm the type of person, I don't care if it sounds mean or not. If you start dating somebody and then you like completely forget about me, and then when you break up with that person 8 months later or however much long later, and you didn't talk to me at all, or you didn't try to make an effort in the relationship or the friendship, I don't know you anymore. I don't know who you are. I change a lot over time. I'm a double Scorpio. I'm always going through deaths and rebirths and stuff like that. So I don't know you anymore. I might, be like, hey, like cordial and shit, but we're not close anymore, you know? So I don't know, something like that could have happened, Libra, or it will happen. So, or like I said, if this is you who cut off your friends for a relationship, whether it's current or you did this in the past, I feel like you and someone just don't connect anymore. And that could be a reason why like someone is not, as open to you. Okay. So flip it how you need to. somebody needs to learn how to maintain, and I know y'all are Libra, so you need to always, that's like one of your things in life, is to focus on how to balance things out in life, um, to make something more peaceful. But yeah, keep your friends. Make time for the people you care about or that you say you care about, okay? Otherwise, you're not going to have, I don't know, somebody, a shoulder to cry on when you're, you know, going through it. Retirement planning, okay? Some of you guys could be focusing on your retirement funds, okay? Or opening a 401k, especially if you're starting a new job, or you should do something like that, okay? Why is my nose itching? Oh my god. Something could be also like right up under your nose, Libra. Yeah, setting the record straight. Somebody also could be at the gun range, okay? Shooting shit. You could have an elder tell you some like wise words, right? And I would listen to them, Libra. If you don't want to lose this friend or a lover or something like that, you know how I was talking about someone being a little bit delusional about being, or their partner like doing stuff behind their back and stuff. So if that's happening to you, man or woman, somebody needs to reassure their partner too. Okay? You can't just be like, "Oh, you're crazy, like you're tripping." They might be, but you also need to reassure your person, man or woman, okay? Because that helps a lot. That goes a long way. Even if you have to do it multiple times, when you don't do that, that causes more stress on that person. This, I don't know if your person has like mental issues or something, or abandonment wounds, okay, or something like that, where they start overthinking. Um, I don't know. You might be like their favorite person, or and they just can't handle it when they don't know what you're doing. So reassure people, Libra, okay? Even if you think like, oh, it's no big deal, like they should know I'm at work, they should know this and that. No, speak up, use your words, stop being in your head 24/7 and voice what's going on directly to that person, you know? Or you can deal with the effects of not communicating effectively, okay? So let's see. And that could be happening to you. Like I said, flip it if you need to. I feel like somebody is mostly focused on their money. Somebody could be watching not Joe, you. Somebody could be watching you. The show, Joe. No. Why? What? Somebody's name could be Joe. But why am I saying it like that? Somebody could be watching the show You, okay? Jesus. All right. Somebody could be wearing a baseball cap. Like I said, somebody is watching somebody or watching you or you're watching somebody. Y'all could be watching each other because you notice how the energy flip flop. Y'all both could think that you guys are up to no good or your partner's up to no good, and that's just not the case. So communicate, reassure them on both sides. Okay, you'll see how much better the connection will be if you just say, "Hey, I'm doing this," or "Hey, I'm doing that," checking in. You know. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio. Make sure to like the video if you're in here. Whoa. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Scorpio, what's going on for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Keep in mind, this is still technically a timeless reading, so if it pops up on your page or anything, you can click on them. Some of y'all might be doing your research on something. You could be going to the library in the next 48, okay? Or you're gaining insight on something. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, okay? You could be dealing with a love situation or a lover, or you're interested in somebody new, Scorpio, and you're trying to gain more information on them, okay? So you could be, that's a Scorpio thing for sure, to do their research, you know. Um, whether y'all will admit it or not, you stalk people, okay? Even if it's not with evil intent, you stalk people, okay? Let's see. Yeah, look, camouflage, confirmation, okay? Y'all are like, speaking of Joe from you, y'all could be a little bit like Joe from you, okay? Scorpio placements. Um, nothing wrong with that as long as you don't be a creep with it, um, or overdo it. But I feel like y'all are doing something like that in the next 48. You are watching somebody, you are researching somebody, and it's somebody that you're very attracted to, okay? You got your eye on somebody new, um, or somebody that you've been swept up in talking to, okay? Something like that. Could be another Scorpio, actually, or Scorpio placement. You could be watching somebody. Let's see. I feel like, do you know this person? I'm hearing that I watched you change. Okay. Um, this could be someone who has been through a lot of turmoil, abuse. Okay. You could have either seen this person go through an abusive relationship, or they saw you go through an abusive relationship. Okay. Something like that. I feel like you know this person. Okay. You've seen this person change a lot. Okay. What? Whoa. Look, you're trying to act unbothered, okay, by a certain person. I feel like on the outside you're acting like you don't care, like la la la. It's just that person. I'm going about my day, but behind the scenes you're, oh my god, what's the Scorpio's person doing? You're looking them up. You're watching them. Okay. So you guys need to be careful of pregnancy in the next 48 hours as well. Okay. Yeah, what is this like light bulb moment? Some of you guys are realizing that you actually like somebody. Because remember what I said? Like this is, um, I feel like something's gonna click. You might be looking back like, look at all the years that this could be your friend, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be a friend, but I don't know. You could have had a relation situation with this person, and you're realizing, oh my god, I might be in love with, this person. I might be in love with my friend. Okay, somebody could be, or you could be realizing that, okay? Or they could be realizing that about you. Somebody is going under, I'm hearing undercover. Somebody could be watching you from like a fake page, okay? Or something like that. That's why I said somebody's like researching you, or you're doing that. Somebody is admiring you though, okay? Like it's like through a fake page though. So I don't know what that's about. Um so what's your intent, Scorpio? Like why why do I just see you watching this person heavily online or something? Cuz you're not confused anymore. I don't know, maybe some of you guys were like, I don't know if I actually like them. That's why I'm saying this is like a realization, a light bulb moment, something that changed, something clicked, something um you know, something happened, something changed to the point where you're like, "Oh my god, I'm in love with so and so. I'm in love." And that's when I knew I love, okay? Like the Scorpio. Or you're saying that about somebody or for somebody, to somebody. Do y'all got air signs in your chart? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? Because I don't know. That sounds like some air sign shit too. You could be dealing with an air sign or have it in your chart. Because why did it take you so long to to realize like, oh, I do want, yeah, confirmation. I do want a relationship with the Scorpio or whoever you're thinking about. Somebody could be saying that about you. Somebody who's been like in and out of your life or acting in and out. They've seen you go through a lot. This is like either like a best friend or someone that you've just been friends with. Somebody's realizing, oh, I'm meant to be with you or my friend, okay? Something like that's going on, okay? Somebody could be confessing their feelings, whether that's you to somebody or them to you, okay? Somebody has seen you like grow up, like blossom, okay? Somebody's first name or last name could be Blossom. I'm thinking of like Cheryl Blossom, okay? Some of you guys could be watching Riverdale. And you realize, like, you know for a fact this person is not after your money. You know they're not after this or that or what you have, okay? Or if you're wondering if this person is after something that you have, they're not. Okay, we have clout hungry reversed. So they are being genuine. So, okay. For some of you, somebody could have like been questioning how they feel about you for years. So you've been in the friend zone for years because they were like trying to figure out how, like, if you were, I don't know, just trying to be with them to get something out of them. Okay, I don't know what that's about. I feel like you've known this person for a long time. Okay. Lawyer could be a Libra that you're thinking about, or you have that in your chart. Like I said, it is some air sign shit. Like you're weighing the pros and cons. You're weighing the like how you feel 24/7. And you just never made an actual final decision. And now you are, okay? Like you were trying to make sure that somebody was solid. What the fuck? I hope not for years. What the hell? That is some Scorpio shit and Taurus shit. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or a Taurus did this to you. They tried to, they kept you in like the friend zone, or I don't know. Picture someone having feelings for you, knowing that they love you for years, but they never made it official because they were trying to make sure or guarantee that you weren't gonna, I don't know, that you were a ride or die for them. You just, okay, that's, I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel like if you love somebody, you should just dive into it, you know? But this person is like someone who's like, okay, well, not now, but now it's time. So this person wanted to have a relationship with you on their time, or you did that. You wanted a relationship with somebody on your time. That's not how it works, though. So I don't know. Let's see. Is this gonna work for Scorpio, or this person towards Scorpio? Is this gonna work for them? Because that's kind of twisted. School. Yeah, it might. I feel like it's because you are like, you learned this person through and through. Somebody's like, I finished my course on the Scorpio. I finished my, classes, but it's like on a person. Somebody could be finishing their classes. But yeah, you're gonna have a new beginning in love with like a friend or someone that you kept in the friend zone, or they kept you in the friend zone. What the fuck? Okay, that's crazy. It's about time, okay? What the fuck? Yeah, look, somebody's like happy as hell, like, woo, singing their heart out. Somebody's been in love with you, Scorpio, for years. This could be like someone in a friend group, or they've friend zoned you, or vice versa. You did that to them. You just never said anything, or you never made a full decision, and now you are, or they are. That's what I'm saying. You both could have like Scorpio placements. Whenever I, you know, feel like I have to say both sides, that usually indicates you guys have the same um, stuff in your chart. Okay, some of you guys could be doing the scratchy lottery. You could be going to the casino. You could be winning some money too, or you're gonna get some unexpected money in the next 48, Scorpio. Okay. Somebody's not gonna waste your time, by the way. I feel like you finally understand that. Like, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but it'll be yours if you want it. I wouldn't wait much longer, okay? Because I feel like y'all waited a long time, or this person waited a long ass time to finally give you a relationship. So, if you're okay with that, let's go to Sagittarius. Welcome in, guys. Make sure to like the video. All right, Sagittarius. Keep in mind, my readings are still technically timeless, so whenever you stumble across this video, it can resonate with you. And let things play out. All right, let's see. I can't get a hold of these cards. Okay, let's see. What's going on for Sagittarius? Some of y'all could feel like you got too much work to do in the next 48, okay? You could be confused or wondering how you're going to handle it, okay? How you're going to handle it well enough is communicate, okay? Ask for help. That's what you're going to do, okay? So that's easy enough to understand, right? If you feel like you got too much work to do, ask for help. Who did I just tell that to? Aries. So some of you guys could have Aries in your chart. If you need help, you need to tell the people around you, hey, I need help with this. Or if you're at work, hey, can you help me with this? Can you cover me for a second? Can you do this while I have to do this real quick? Whatever it is, if you're feeling scrambled or like you have to scramble, okay, some of you guys could be eating scrambled eggs, but you need to ask for help. That's literally the only thing that's going to help you in the next 48. Speak up, okay? I don't know who's usually a Sagittarius would speak up, but I also know that, sometimes Sagittarius definitely feel like they can do everything on their own when you need to say something, okay? So take that how it resonates, flip it how you need to. Maybe the people around you are not helping you that much, okay? So some of y'all could definitely have Aries in your chart or be dealing with an Aries who's just maybe not helping you, okay? Yeah, this is about money, finances. I feel like you're having success. You're getting a lot of work, a lot of clients, a lot of something, customers, whatever, okay? Calls, and you need to ask for help. Like, I don't know, or you could be hiring, you could be trying to find help too, okay? People who are reliable. If you're trying to hire a friend, or if you think somebody's like, maybe you need to reevaluate who you have already asked for help because they may not be the best person to help you, okay? Look, snake. I'm telling you. Ew, I just heard somebody like laughing. Okay. Sagittarius, reevaluate. If you already have people around you to quote unquote help you, you need to maybe get rid of one of them or two of them, or maybe everybody. I don't know. Whoever is supposed to help you is not helping you. They're actually harming your business, your job, making things more difficult for you. So, who is this? Tell me who this is, Spirit. Parking lot. Surface story. This is someone who doesn't tell you the full truth, or you've had inklings about this person, like not telling you the full truth about a certain situation, or you can see through this person, even if they tell you like bits and pieces of a story or like what happened. Okay, so I'm trying to describe like who this person is. They tell you this happened, oh my God, and they're actually the problem, or they don't talk about like what part they played into a certain situation. And I feel like you have had an inkling about this person like not telling you the full truth, but maybe you didn't say anything. You also feel like this person doesn't really change. Okay. This person also could be someone who thinks like looks is going to get them through life. Okay. Hello, welcome in. Let's see. Give me two more cards to describe who this person is. This person also could be trying to start their own business, or they could have. This could be someone who has copied you, whether it's on your appearance or your style. Somebody who they act like they encourage you, but they are actually not a real supporter. Okay, so there's something about that here. Ooh, my eye just started burning. Holy shit! Hold on. Ouch. The fuck was that about? um, what was that? Sagittarius, I feel like you need to, I don't know, you can't see clearly, or oh, someone's trying to tarnish the way other people see you, or they're trying to make people not see you, or whatever it is that you do when it comes to your work, whatever you do to make money. This friend, this coworker, this fucked up family member, whoever has this negative intention toward you, they are purposely trying to like diminish, or what do they call it? Um, what do they call it? They're trying to make people not see you, whatever it is that you do. They're purposely like blocking you from receiving work. But I feel, like I said, I feel like you're gonna be getting work, but this could be like an on-off type of thing. Like someone pick and chooses when they help you, and then when they're not helping you, they get like envious and they try to snake you from behind the scenes. And this is somebody who like I feel like they admire you. They want to be like you. They want to be on the same track as you. But then they do stuff to. That's weird. Why am I always getting something like that in the Sagittarius reading? This is someone who admires your independence. Could be another Sagittarius, honestly. Someone admires your independence, how you are, how you make your money. They could also be a little bit jealous of the way you make your money or how you make your money. And they're getting crumbs. They're not getting much. And this is someone who lies about like the story, like they don't tell the full truth. So it makes themselves look better. When in reality, if you knew the truth, you wouldn't be feeling that bad for them. Okay? So this person could take the train a lot. You got train here. Lift off. They see you moving up. They see you moving forward. I don't think it's going to stop you, Sagittarius, honestly. I don't think it's going to cause you, like I said, you're still going to get work. You just may have some off days, you know? But you're still going to get whatever it is that you are doing for money. Okay, so this person will get karma, divine intervention. This person will absolutely get their karma for, being a weirdo toward you. Okay, it's because this person's insecure. They watch you. They're probably watching you right now. Okay. It's always like the Sagittarius and the Libras, specifically in my collective, that always have some weirdos hating on them, trying to sabotage them. That always comes out in the readings. I don't plan my readings, y'all. So what comes out is what comes out. If it's a consistent energy, that means that energy is either still watching, or that energy is still around you. So figure it out, take care of it, remove it. You might need to do some sort of, you know, blockage remover spell or whatever you want to do. Okay, call Ganesha. Recognition. I'm telling you, somebody is jealous of the way you get recognition. They're trying to do the same thing you do, or even if they're not trying to do the exact same thing that it is you do, whatever you're doing makes them feel like, I'm gonna show the Sagittarius I care. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna show up, on certain days. And then when I'm not there supporting Sagittarius, I'm gonna do weird stuff in the background and snake them, pretend to be their friend, pretend to be a supporter every time they start to get some recognition. hmm Dreams and goals. If you're living out your dreams and goals, Sagittarius, this person they hate it. They want to like you. They could have, this is like first a fan, first a supporter, first a friend, and then they turn into a hater, an insecure hater. Like that's what's happening here. Whether you have noticed it or not, somebody does not actually support you. So that's fucked up. This could be someone you find, you have a good time with for the most part. But the more they see you go up, the more they see you heal, the more they see you be yourself and free, they hate it. And they're doing stuff to try to stop you. In your money, I'm telling you, look, Finances came out twice. Finances. This is about your money, Sagittarius. Someone you work with or someone that works under you, okay, or for you. They help you out with your money, business, something like that. So I want to say get rid of all of them. Get rid of all of them. Okay, just to be safe. Picture you owning a establishment, right? And you're like, I don't know who the mole is, okay, who the rat is. All y'all gotta go. All y'all gotta go. And if you're trying to be independent, Sagittarius, you need to remove everybody. You could do it on your own, okay? Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Get rid of them. Something is going to be less chaotic when you get rid of these people who are supposed to be helping you, okay? Or this person who's supposed to be helping you, because they're not. If you're wondering why things have been slow, it's because this negative energy, this person who has been trying to sabotage you, trying to put you in a homeless energy, it's them. That's why I'm saying if anybody works under you, if anybody's been, if you, I don't know, if you ask somebody to help you do this, get rid of everybody, okay? No hard feelings. Get rid of it. Get rid of them, whatever it is. Anything else for Sagittarius? You already know. I feel like you already have an inkling about who this is. Especially if you've watched this reading, you probably know who it is, okay? Look, investment insight. This is also could be someone who has asked you, like, how do you do it? How did you get here? How did you grow, this page, this business, how did you get to this level in the workplace? It's someone who wants to be like you. How do you work from home? We have home here, okay? Some of you guys can work from home, or you're starting to. But this person wants to be like you. They want to do whatever it is that you do. It's not your friend. It's not your real supporter. Get rid of them. Everybody. If you're not sure who it is, get rid of everybody. Do a full sweep. All right. I'm just telling you. Okay. Let's go to Capricorn. Get rid of everybody. I'm also hearing like empty out. Everybody empty your pockets. Okay. I feel like you don't care who's guilty or not. Get rid of it. Everybody's a suspect in this situation, Sagittarius. All right, let's go to Capricorn. Make sure to like the video. What's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48? Talking shit. Somebody could be talking shit, okay? Somebody needs to put on some damn lip balm, okay? Capricorn, I don't know if that's you or somebody around you. If somebody's trying to kiss you, it could be your partner or whoever you're laid up next to in the next 48. Somebody's lips could be real dry, okay? Ooh. I'm so serious. Let's see. Look, dirty offer. I don't think this person's dirty. It's reversed, but somebody needs to like clean up, okay? Moisten up. I'm sorry. Um, Moisturize, okay? Somebody needs to moisturize. Oh, sexual protection. Okay, you might need to. Okay, Capricorn, you might need to Capricorn, I'm just letting you know, do not be out here talking shit about people when your relationship is not clean. Okay? I don't know what that means, but somebody's relationship is not clean. Capricorn placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, whatever. I don't know if it's you talking shit or somebody, whoever's talking shit about somebody's relationship, that person's not even clean. Like they're dirty. I don't think it's you though. I don't think you're the dirty one. Whoever's talking shit, either to you or around you, that person is the dirty one. Okay? So, I don't know what that's about, but be careful what you wish for. Okay? Not wish for, but be careful who you speak down on. Let's see. Yeah, because someone's going to teach you a lesson, even if it's the universe. And you guys are ruled by Saturn, so Saturn does not play. If you know, you know. Okay? So somebody's going to like fuck around and find out what happens when people talk about badly about the Capricorn. Okay? Whether you believe it or not. Picture someone being like, oh, the Capricorn's dirty, the Capricorn's this, the Capricorn, they did this to me, blah, blah, blah. And none of that's true. But because they don't like you, they talk shit, right? And then guess what happens to them as their karma? Because they messed with someone who's ruled by Saturn, they become the dirty one. Oh, no, everybody's talking shit about them. They get exposed for having this and that dirty shit. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, be careful who you talk down on. I don't know if that's you. I don't think it is, but because dirty offer is in reverse, so I think someone is coming at you like that, Capricorn. Picture a crackhead trying to call you, I don't know, dirty, but they use needles, okay, or something like that. And it's like, be for real, okay? Someone's logic is like just fucked up, okay? Let's see, what's going on for Capricorn? Yeah, somebody could think this is funny. Someone doesn't even take life serious. Like, whoever's trying to talk shit to you, that person is, they either don't take life serious, their life is in shambles. They need a life advisor or coach so they can get the fuck on track. Somebody's okay, Capricorn, moral of this spread coming out here. If someone's talking shit to you in the next 48 or at all, their life is probably not on track. Because why are they so worried about what you got going on when they got hella shit going on that they need to worry about themselves? If someone's screaming at you, okay, I didn't even mean to say screaming at you. If somebody's yelling at you, Capricorn, that person they need to go get checked, okay? They need to brush their fucking teeth. They need to moisturize their lips, okay? I'm not even trying to be mean, but this person has stuff to worry about. But they're talking shit to you. That's the crazy part, okay? Somebody needs to look in the mirror. Some of y'all could be planning a cruise, okay? Or a trip, okay? You could be going on a boat in the next 48. Let's see. Yeah, some of you guys could be traveling in the next 48 hours, okay? Or you could be near a body of water, a lake, an ocean. Y'all could be ignoring people in the next 48, okay? So you could be trying to protect your peace, especially if somebody comes at you crazy. All right, man or woman. Look, this wants to come out. Dodging bullets, okay? I'm telling you. If you want to protect your peace, or if you feel like you need to protect yourself from somebody, your intuition is on point, okay? I'm just saying. So, yeah, somebody could be like, come my way, Capricorn, come over. Or this is someone you've already dealt with. I would not go see that person, okay? So listen to your intuition. If you feel like something's off, it is. Okay. This could be someone who's like very attractive too, man or woman. They could be very attractive. You could have given this person a lot of things, okay? Or have just been there for them a lot. I feel like you made this person happy. And for some reason they're talking shit now. It's like a lover. So if you're taking your energy back, if you're um not wanting to deal with this person because you realize like, oh, you're actually dirty and you were trying to call me dirty. Like somebody's been projecting on you, Capricorn, like crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody has been pointing the finger at you, calling you this and that, saying this and that about you to everybody else. But in reality, it's them. It's them. It's them. It's this person. Okay. So I don't know what that's about. Let's see. What else is going on for Capricorn? Some of y'all could have a government job or be going to a government building. Okay. This sky could be very dark around you in the next 48 towards the evening. I know the sun goes down, okay, obviously, but like there could be really dark clouds. It could look like it's about to rain, okay? Be careful of your hips. Somebody could be talking shit because you broke their heart. And you're just like, I'm ignoring you. I'm good. Like I'm used to this. So this could be like not the first time that this person has done this type of stuff to you. And that's why it's easier for you to ignore now or not be fazed by this person's antics. And it does hurt, right? It does hurt you, hurt your heart. Or because someone's heartbroken, they're acting a fool, talking shit because you found them out. Oh, poor baby. Okay. What else? Anything else for Capricorn? Yeah, somebody, yeah, look, self awareness, cutting through illusions. You figured this person out. Look, and truth, confirmation right here. You figured them out. If you were wondering why somebody has been treating you weird, talking shit about you, making you feel like you're the problem, and you're like, I don't even, what are you talking about? It's because that's their life. They need somebody to project it onto. That's why they do that to you. Okay? Just saying. And there is evidence of this person like being dirty, okay? I don't know, or being fucked up. There's a video or something, okay? Something will be revealed when it comes to why somebody has been acting crazy or talking shit about you, okay? Watch for your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go to Aquarius. We're almost done, guys. We got Aquarius and Pisces. Make sure to like the video. All right, Aquarius. Let me get my water. All right. I will leave timestamps afterward, of course. Of course. Oh my god. Okay. All right, Aqua. Aquarius. We got two more signs. Aquarius, what's going on for you for the next 48 hours? So you guys could be feeling like you're not enough in the next 48. Okay, yes you are. We have feeling unloved. It says you deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Okay, that is true. Somebody could have put you in a third party situation. We have love triangle here. Okay. Or you could be finding out about a third party or that somebody had like multiple choices. I feel like, whoa, speak up. Okay. In the next 48 Aquarius, I feel like if somebody did have or does have a third party, that person is a rebound. Not that that probably makes you feel any better, but this person is not somebody that they take seriously, okay? This person does not need rescuing. If you're, I don't know if you're trying to save the situation or save this person. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved, okay? That's the energy here. Do not try to save a situation. Don't try to save a person that literally has been dealing with somebody else, okay? I feel like you are finding out about this, okay? Some of you guys could be in school, focusing on your studies. You might have a mentor for something, okay? Especially if you're impaired, okay? So I don't know if you have like a disability or if you have like some sort of physical ailment that, maybe needs help, you need help with. Um, or you could be helping somebody with like therapy, physical therapy, could be emotional too. You could be a therapist, okay? Um, Also, if you are like a mentor or a therapist or a teacher, I feel like somebody's like refusing help. Somebody doesn't want actual help, or not the help that they need. Somebody could be refusing medicine, I'm hearing as well too. So I don't know what that's about, but if you're trying to help somebody, they may not want it, okay? What else is going on for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 48. This could be a friend, okay, of yours. You could be like, hey girl, um, maybe you want to think about getting help for this, or I could teach you how to do this. And they're like, no, I'm good. Somebody doesn't want your help, Aquarius, so stop trying to save that person, okay? Yeah, evaluation. You think somebody needs like a I'm hearing an asylum, okay? You could think somebody's like out of control with their habits or whatever it is that they do. If you're trying to help them, even if it's a friend, you do realize that people if they want to change truly, they will help themselves. You can say something all day long to somebody, right? You could be like, hey, I think you should get help. Hey, I think you should get help. Hey, I think you should do this, so that you don't end up in this situation. And look, splitting the deck, changing them. Stop trying to change them, Aquarius. You cannot help unless they want to help themselves. Okay? That is what it is. Look, losing yourself and spy. I feel like you've been watching this person, or I'm hearing unintentionally. Okay, so excuse me, some of you guys also could be doing a side hustle in the next 48. Okay, but some of you guys really let go, throw your hands up. Okay, when it comes to this person and trying to help them, you're wasting your time at this point. Okay, some of you guys could be painting, okay, Aquarius, in the next 48, or you're going to be good at doing something with your hands or art, paint, okay? That's funny, I did mention in the channel messages, go watch those at the very beginning of the video. I have intuitive messages for you guys. I did mention someone painting, so that could be for you. Let's see. So you guys could be doing some sort of art. Look, addiction. I'm telling you, somebody has an addiction and they don't want actual help. They're not going to help themselves unless they help themselves, okay? I don't know how else to say that. Confirmation. Could be a family member too. If somebody doesn't want to get better for their issue, that's on them. That is not a battle that they want to fight, Aquarius, okay? So stop trying to fight it for them, especially if you don't already have a issue like they do, an addiction like they do. I don't know, you could just be telling someone to slow down and they're like, "Nah, fuck you." Okay? I'm gonna lose myself. I'm gonna da 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 da. So be it. Let them drain themselves, okay? I'm just saying. It doesn't mean you're heartless, but stop wasting your time, wasting your breath, okay? Whoa, this card just flew at me, okay? Innovative thinking and copycat. If you think of something original, if you come up with some sort of like side hustle, artwork, music that is like very original, you need to not copycat, you need to copyright something, okay? Or you need like a patent lawyer, okay? Some of you guys could be going to a lawyer to get something made official or trademarked, okay? Somebody needs to do that, or you need to do that, especially if you have like your own business, so that something is secure, okay? Because I feel like something that you're thinking of is going to be very valuable, but you don't want somebody to take it and run with it because you didn't secure it, or something about the name of something or the face of something, okay? Somebody needs to do something about that. Make sure it's official, okay? Let's see. Anything else for Aquarius? Some of you guys are working on being independent more, okay? Especially if I don't know if you went through a divorce or something, or a breakup, okay? Some of you guys are just not focused on love, and you're realizing like love is not always the answer. Love doesn't solve your problems. Sometimes it can help, with certain things, but right now for you guys, it's not the answer, okay? So you guys need to focus more on being independent, and I feel like you're doing that. Okay, look, writing. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Polishing, painting, crafting, writing a book. Okay, Aquarius. Some of you guys could be weaving baskets. Um, y'all are creative as hell. Okay, you and Aquarius are really good at art, and so are Pisces. So you could have Pisces and Aquarius in your chart. Um, I don't care if you're trying to write a movie or make a movie. It's gonna be great, but you need to copyright that shit. You need to trademark it, something like that. Because when somebody tries to take it from you or your idea, you're going to be upset, right? Because who wants to be like, I made that, that was my idea, and then somebody else gets complete credit for it. So do something in your name. I'm not saying sign away your rights or whatever, but go make something official, even if that's a relationship. Okay, look, something is going to be out there. This could be something that you created when you were at home alone, okay? Or you could be at home creating some sort of, I'm seeing somebody like renovate. This is like renovation or something. It's something to do with your hands or art, okay? Maybe you guys, if like I said, something about a side hustle too. If you, I feel like you should start a side hustle. Aquarius placements, okay? Um, Even if you're not an Aquarius placement, start your own side hustle, okay? If you feel like this resonates with you, start your own business, okay? I'm telling you guys, I always recommend that. Start your own business. If you have a skill that you're good at, master it, start it, profit off of it, okay? Who doesn't want some extra money? Who? Okay? And if you're one of those, humanitarian people who is like, oh, I don't need any money, I mean, that's fine too. But I'm just saying you could. Okay, so let's see. Anything else for Aquarius for the next 48? Too soon. Burned out. Make sure not to burn yourself out, Aquarius, okay? Yeah, you're working hard, but obviously take time for yourself, okay? Some of you guys feel like it's too soon. I don't know. Some of you guys do a lot of volunteer work, okay? But you could be making money for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You don't have to. Some people choose to do stuff for free, right? That's on them. But don't be mad when you see that person with the dream car you want, the dream house, the vacation money to go to wherever, when you could have been making money from whatever it is that you do and actually being happy with whatever it is that you do for work. Okay, if y'all are burned out from your 9 to 5 or whatever, start a business. Okay, it's not overnight, but start doing it sooner than later. You think it's too soon, it's not. You got to start somewhere. I tell y'all that all the time. You have to start somewhere, okay? Think big and start. Even if it's a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if you have been in limbo about dating somebody or courting somebody new, okay? I know we said earlier something about maybe love is not the answer, but you could be, if you like somebody, like I said, just I think it was Scorpio, if you like somebody, you could be dealing with the Scorpio. If you like somebody, I believe in diving in and making it work, okay? I'm just saying. Last card for you, fantasy reality. Some of you guys feel like it's not possible. It is, Aquarius. Stop being delusional, okay? You need to be a little delusional when it comes to your dreams so that you can accomplish it, but you have to put in the work to do it first, too, okay? So, I don't know. I'm not here to convince you, but you can definitely have whatever it is that you're trying to do, especially if you're passionate about it already and you're good at it. You can make your own business. Sometimes I don't know, you guys might be overthinking too much about like, okay, well, I don't have this, I don't have that. Think about what you do have and do something with it, okay? Some of y'all could also be booking a hotel soon. Let's go to Pisces. Last sign. Remember that the channel messages are at the very beginning of the video. I will timestamp it, of course, okay? Once this is through. And watch for your sun, moon, rising, Venus. All right, Pisces. Let's see. Pisces, what's going on for you? Excuse me. For the next 48. What's going on for you, Pisces? Okay. Some of you guys are working on self-discipline, okay? Or somebody could be disciplining somebody, okay? Let's see what that's about. Yeah, if it has anything to do with drinks, somebody may be telling somebody to chill out, or you need to chill out on the drinking, Pisces. You need to have more discipline when it comes to, your, like, the pace you go at, okay? And we have comparison, Pisces. Make sure not to compare yourself. I don't know if you're comparing your skin tone or how you look compared to someone else. Stop comparing yourself to the next person, okay? It's unfair to you and to them, okay? So don't be a weirdo. Be yourself. You could be wondering, why do they get this and I don't? Or why did they blah, blah, blah? It doesn't matter. Your path is your path for a reason, okay? So Some of you guys could be getting money in the next 48 too, okay? You'll get over whatever obstacles that you're dealing with, okay? You'll be able to get back on your feet, but you gotta hustle, okay? You gotta work for it. I'm hearing burning rubber, okay? So it could smell like burning rubber, but some of you guys could be like, I don't know, speeding off on somebody, okay? Be careful of driving crazy in the next 48. Whoa, look at, as I said that, fuel station just came out. Be careful of driving crazy, Pisces. Okay, I don't know. Some of you guys could have somebody might pull you over. Okay, I don't know if you're driving. If you're not driving, I don't know if you're walking or something, but somebody may drive real crazy by you, or someone could be skirting off on you. Okay. Let's see. Someone also could be trying to get evidence on you or dirt on you. Somebody could text you about this, like, hey, look what I found. Or somebody could text you some sort of evidence, okay? Or there is going to be some phone call or message, news about something that somebody did, okay? So I don't know what that's about. Let's see. Boundaries. Yeah, what is this? Discipline, boundaries. Y'all need to set those into place more, okay? Or you're going to be forced to do that. You're going to be forced to, make something right or better, okay? If you don't do it yourself, it's going to be the universe is going to make a decision for you, okay? Let's see. Unavailable, okay? If you're trying to text somebody, they're unavailable right now, okay? Could be a Libra. We have indecision here. Not my type. Okay. If somebody's not messaging you, Pisces, maybe you're not their type. Yeah, if they're being cold to you too, I feel like maybe you're just not their type, or they're not your type. Flip it how you need to, okay? But if somebody's acting unavailable, it's not an act. Okay? It's not an act, Pisces. Let's see. Yeah, somebody doesn't want to fix something, okay? Somebody's not open to that. Fixing a situation, a relationship, a friendship. Somebody is setting a boundary. Either by not responding or not not entertaining it, not reconciling. Somebody is trying to say no without saying no, okay? So it could be a Cancer as well, being passive aggressive. Let's see. What else? Yeah, remember your worth. We have rejection here, confirmation. If somebody's not being open to you, it's literally because they don't want to be. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm sorry. Strength. Could be a Leo too. Somebody wants to explore the other people or try something new. Okay? So my stomach just started hurting. Somebody could be watching you off fake accounts, Pisces. Maybe some of y'all's stomach hurts, okay? Be careful of stomach pain, okay? What's fake accounts here for Pisces? If someone is, I don't know if you're doing this, but yeah, commitment and hooked. Someone could be a Virgo. What is this? Clarify commitment here for Pisces in the next 48. Someone has a promise or an agreement, either to somebody, a place, a workplace, or another person. I feel like somebody, or you do, somebody's obligated to do something in the next 48. Yeah, somebody could be being shady or not shit. Somebody could be in a commitment, and that's why they're not responding, okay? For some of you. Somebody has somebody else, or they have commitments, work, something like that they have to pay more attention to. than you and getting hurt. Yeah. So something like that may hurt your feelings, Pisces. If you feel like you're going to be alone forever, you're not, okay? Let's see, where's Pisces lover? Same shit, different day. Paranoid. And they're at work, okay? So if you're paranoid about a lover, their commitment is their job. They're committed to work, okay? So like I said, for some of you, that's why I wanted to clarify that. For some of you, Pisces, this person, whoever you're worried about trying to spy on through fake accounts, you know, if they're not responding, it's because they're working. You can, I don't know, do you want another clarifier? Because I feel like you don't believe me. Okay. Yeah, look, hater. You don't believe me. You're like, I think there's something else going on. Okay. You think somebody's like out. Look, we have within the vehicle, they're not in their car, they're not riding around. Okay, and you're in your feels. This person could even be in their feelings. Yeah, work-life balance reversed. This person does not have a work-life balance, or at least not a healthy one, okay? So I'm telling you, they're working. They're working. This person could travel for work. And look, again, legal matters. Something about the legal system here. Some of y'all could be dealing with legal issues. So if someone travels for work, they could be in their car, but I don't know. Whatever you think, like if you think they're cheating or something, they're not. And tears. I don't know. Are you crying over somebody? You miss them, okay? You miss your person, your partner, because they work so damn much, or someone's crying over you because you work so damn much, or you're dating somebody at a distance, or you miss somebody at a distance. I'm getting a few scenarios here, okay? So pick which one you're dealing with. All right, let's see. What else for Pisces? Some of y'all need to get out the house more, especially if you have a partner who, you know, travels for work, is always at work. Okay, you need to do stuff. You need to find a hobby, find fun stuff to do so that you're not, overthinking all day. Where are they? Why am I hearing, where are the turtles? That's from The Office. Or where are they? Okay, some of you guys could be watching The Office. I haven't I haven't seen that episode in a long time. I forgot about that. Let's see. Somebody could be Hispanic. Pisces. Some of you guys also could have never gotten an apology from somebody who passed away, okay? Somebody who you deem as your soulmate. Some of you guys could be thinking about somebody who, okay. If you're thinking about somebody who passed away, Pisces, in the next 48, yeah, they were hoeing around, okay? Yeah, they were hoeing around, or they were being an ain't shit person. I don't know, you could be like piecing pieces together, about like somebody who is no longer here. You're like, damn, they were cheating on me. And they still got away with it because they're no longer here. Okay, so I don't know. Some of y'all may make jokes when you're sad. Even if it hurt in the moment. Yeah, I feel like you're finding out more information about a certain situation or someone. It also could be the anniversary of someone's passing, okay, for some of you. Yeah, this person, I don't know why I'm picking up on somebody who passed away, but maybe you're paranoid because your person, if you have a lover who passed away, yeah, they had hoes, okay? They were doing what they wanted. And you could be dating somebody new now, right? And that person is, you know, feel like you might be a little bit paranoid because, like I said, this current person, they're not doing whatever it is that you think they're doing. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Because that was a lot. So you might be just, you have trauma based off of what somebody. And if this person's not actually passed away, it could be like they're dead to you, quote unquote. It could be a situation like that. So and we have boss. Some of you guys could be releasing a job in the next 48. Okay, if you are planning on releasing a job, or if you're a boss, you need to figure out how to release somebody. Okay, or you could be letting somebody know you gotta let them go. Okay. Yeah, y'all are like in your feels and in mental distress. So I don't know, Pisces, you got a lot on your mind because that's a lot. You see all this? Um, I'm hearing John Mulaney. Some of you guys could be watching comedy to make yourselves feel better. Okay. I don't know what sign John Mulaney is. Look, don't want to hear it. And Sneaky Link, you are seeing somebody, but you're like traumatized. So you're thinking that they're doing something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't see them doing anything wrong. Look, careerist and key player, playing an essential role. This person has a higher position in their workplace, or you do. Whoever's worried about their person doing something sneaky or whatever, cheating on them, they're not. So you don't have to believe me, but that's what's coming out. And look, court, some of you guys need to deal with a court situation. Do not skip your court date, Pisces. Okay, we got court. It came out reverse, so you need to go to your court date. Okay, don't miss it. Yeah, things will be better if you go to it. Okay. I'm also hearing like if you want to walk free, go to court. Don't miss it because you're going to be arrested anyways if you miss court and they find you. I'm just saying, if they find you, if you got a warrant out for your arrest, that's what, that's crazy that that just came out because I know 3 Pisces right now who, yeah, running. Okay, so oh Lord. Okay. That's what I got for you guys though. Okay. Thank you for watching. I feel like that was probably like 2 hours long. Okay. I will go through and timestamp the messages. Hopefully you guys subscribe and like the video. If you want to go back, these are still timeless readings. Let things play out. Sometimes, depending on your life and situation, things can play out at different times because time is fluid and we all have free will at the end of the day. If you guys would like a personal, you are more than welcome to come get a personal reading anytime. You just have to read my bio or the description box down below underneath every single video that I post. Okay. um, I may do a Cash App Live on TikTok tonight, so if you don't follow me over there, go follow me. I'm doing the raffle the for the month of May. So I give you guys every personal reading that you get from me, I'll enter you into this jar over here, right here, for a chance to win 5 free questions. Okay, we did just I picked 2 winners at the end of the month. I do it every month, so we already got some people over here in the that got their readings, so they got their name in the jar. But yeah, follow me on TikTok if you want a chance to win 5 free questions because I only do that over there. All right. If you want a personal reading outside of the TikTok lives, you can always message me too, but the prices are a little bit different. If you want a private personal, those are individual videos, unlisted, so nobody else can see it. It's just you and me. Um, and I send you your own personal link after you send the payment in question. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. But if you are still confused, go check the description box. Okay. Everything is listed there pretty thoroughly. So you guys have a good day. Thank you for joining. I will see y'all later. I don't know if I'm going to go live again today, but either way, I'm going to leave timestamps in a moment. And like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below if anything resonated with you. Bye.